a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermster. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the runner takes off to his right. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So second down after the incompletion. Inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. For the LSU Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Finally make the tackle, but now before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
The completion sets up a second down play. They mix it up with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone. No doubt here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on the angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. There's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitching catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? On the run, he'll let it go. With the catch, it's Humphries.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Bringing pressure. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play coming up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Who makes the grab?
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second and medium. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Clock near the sticks. It's Shabira. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And now they'll just clock it.
The ball on the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
But they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his 1st half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 18 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed.
Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A handoff to the back.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Comes up with the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass clock. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's good. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He makes the grab. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pena. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Send the back in motion. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're trying to sneak it for the first. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
31, Alabama, 13.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. He'll throw it now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he breaks free. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. Here's the first play of the drive, backed up to their own 7. Hand off to the back. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Shabira. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert to the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him off balance for the run. He's brought down out at the 46.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Hand off for the single back. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Out of the shotgun, and will hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
This quarterback is making his big plays in most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his pull.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made after just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now it's second down here. Grinding away on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams to this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? We'll give it to the running back. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.